Good morning and welcome to another day at the Stargazer. It's been a while, I know. I've been busy living. Long story short, the garden has been going worse and worse, which means less and less things to do and less motivation, really and truly. And I just haven't spent a lot of time up here. And now we're in preparation mode for the new house and the new garden, which is going to take up all of my time. And that means I'm going to have to give up Stargazer. I mean, I'm going to be doing what I'm doing here, but over there on a much larger scale. But I can't really split my time coming up here to the mountains. So I decided to rent it out. Now... I just left it like this as it was 3 years ago, unfinished, no splashback, missing skirting and some other details in the bathroom. Just, you know, just the way that it was literally 3 years ago, it's just remained like that. I had a lot of hope and ambition about what this place would be. Both for me and my family, but it's a bit difficult with the 30-minute drive or 40 minutes in total, and then you have to pack food and get everything up here. And I was hoping that this was going to be like the place where we hang out on the weekends, but you know, the missus isn't really into it. She's still very much a city slicker, and you know, can't force people to do what they don't want to do. But I think she was also missing something in the city, something similar to this, but something more accessible. And coming up here once every 2 weeks just wasn't enough to keep her motivated to poke around in the garden and do the things that we love to do. This thing with the Stargazer kind of became a one-person interest. And as such, I didn't feel it was worth sacrificing valuable time with my family just for the sake of being up here. Now I still come every now and then and just hang out and recharge my batteries and stuff like that, but as far as the house goes and everything around, I just left it the way it is. So on the 18th of March I have my tenants coming in, and by then the place has to look presentable. And as you know, I have a bunch of tools like the shredder, the whole corner over there with the generator and the tiller. It's a long list of items that I can't keep here inside the house if I want to be renting it out. So I have to build a shed. And I used to have a wooden shed over here, but as you saw a couple of days ago, probably on Instagram, I flipped it over. It was you know, falling apart. It's old. So I want to build a new one, bigger, stronger, with concrete blocks, but that's for a later episode when my back isn't in the state that it's in right now, which is not so good. So today I'm doing easy stuff like finishing up here in the staircase. I don't know if you would even call this a staircase, but as you can see here, I haven't put a railing or anything here, so that's not very safe. Wouldn't want anyone to die. Let me zoom out. There we go. So first I need to finish this off, make it nice and even, and then I'm gonna cut these sticks off, and then I'm going to finish off with wooden trimmings and stuff like that. And that, my friends, is a very, very, very short recap of what's been going on. But I'm really excited about the new house. It's going to be that, I don't want to use the word perfect, because I had high hopes for this place, but it's going to be a much more balanced environment where wifey can enjoy having the garden just outside the house. Where else would it be? But you know what I mean. You're in the house. You're gonna cook something. You're like, ooh, I need some tomatoes, and you go out into the garden and get some tomatoes and peppers and lettuce and whatever you need. So that's that's what she's into, and I have to respect that, and I have to respect the fact that she's blowing off her life savings on this new house, mainly because of me. But it's a good investment. I mean, don't get me wrong. It's gonna be a 300 square meter villa with a 600 or 500 square meter garden, and it's gonna take a long time to build it. I'm not doing it myself, I'm just designing it. Here's kind of what it's gonna look like. Pause for effect. Alright, so that's kind of what it's gonna look like, but if you want to follow along on that adventure, I have a new channel. It's the same YouTube channel, but on Instagram you can follow me at Plot to Paradise. I hope you do. I hope we see you there. But until then, let's finish up what we started here, so at least other people can enjoy this space as I cannot. Alright, let's go. Welcome back to another day at the Stargazer. It's been a couple of days, and today I just got the splashback tiles for the kitchen. As you can see, they're matching flawlessly with the hue of the countertop. So right now I'm just measuring it out, checking to see how I'm going to put it. I'm gonna cut it, if I'm going to cut it on top and the bottom to leave a grouting line in the absolute middle, but I think that's probably too anal, so I won't do that. I'm just gonna cut. So these tiles are 33.3 centimeters, and the height here is 58 centimeters. So it's gonna be one whole tile, and a couple centimeters cut off of the top, the full tile on top, and the bottom, or the other way around. These are the things that just take up too much time, and I get completely fixated on, and that's what makes it take a lot longer than it should. But the tiles are here, so let's just get started. All right, the first coat of the what would you call this? Beautification of the staircase is done. Oh, let's have a look here. All right, so the aim of the game, the name of the game is to level this out and make it one leveled, cohesive surface, and then I'm gonna cover it up with wood trimmings. So this goes all around, and this unfortunately is very uneven on this side, so I have to wait until this dries completely before I apply another coat. Otherwise it might crack and cause havoc. But that's yeah, that's it for now. Let's go to the kitchen and see what's up with the tiles. We are back with the grand adventure of tiling the splash blickety black back tiling the kitchen. All the prep work is done, and let's put some tiles. It is ridiculous, but it's been about 2 weeks since I was last here. Last time I was here, I had thrown out my back. After that, I got a lovely inflammation in my saliva gland and an inflammation in my jaw, which meant I had to eat through a straw for about a week and a half. And because of the medication that I was taking, I of course also got diverticulitis, which is an inflammation of the intestines where you basically get a hernia. I've been in the emergency room 4 times in total. Finally feeling better. Still hurts. And it is about 2 weeks until my house guests arrive. I have no idea how I'm going to finish everything that I need to finish between the tiles of the splashback, the tiles of the floor, the skirting in the bathroom, the hanging of the shower head, the installation before this place is presentable, in my opinion. I don't know, but time's are wasted. Let's get started with the tiles. Woof, woof. with a cramping stomach, I finally managed to finish the, I have to wait until this dries so I can continue on the sides tomorrow. Also, I couldn't do these anyway because I need the, what do you call them, the trimming. Yeah, this is what it looks like. Now, my stomach hurts like a mother. I'm gonna head home and continue tomorrow. I'll see you then. Bye. Things are moving along ever so slowly, but they're slowly getting done. I finally finished this tile job. Nice and tidy. And today I've just been doing some minor touch-ups, like there was some irregularities up there that needed some cover up with plaster. Same thing here, because of this platform, this part moves and jiggles a little bit, so the plaster had cracked along these two lines. So I replastered it, and this time I put some of this netting, or whatever it's called. It's supposed to make a stronger bond, keep it together. Hopefully it won't crack again. And I think, just not to make this video unnecessarily long, let's cut it right here. It's been a hell of a 2 weeks, 2 months, non-stop sickness going in and out, and it's been absolutely frustrating. But I'm still optimistic. Next week I'm going to start working on the railing upstairs. I did all the plastering and leveling and making it, you know, nice and neat in preparation for the railing. And tomorrow I'm gonna go ahead and make that order for the concrete bricks to smack up a little shed outside so I can put all of my tools and tidy up this mess of a house. Baby steps, right? I'll see you next week. Take care until then, and see you next time. Bye.